Jesus freak here. When it comes to others and what I might think about what others are doing, there's a Polish saying, it's not my circus, it's not my monkeys. My usual rule of thumb is, I'm here to fix me. And if everyone else is doing one thing and I'm doing something else, that's none of my business. What they do is not my concern. I have to worry about me. And if anyone's gonna say, well, that's not the right way to be, well, I'm sure you've heard about the parable of the mote and the beam. If it don't affect you, it's none of your business. It's something I internalize. It don't affect me, it's none of my business. When Jesus is saying, judge not that ye be not judged, he's not talking about, don't make any sort of criticism whatsoever. But what he's saying is, passing judgment is none of our concern, because we got issues of our own to deal with. That's why he says, with what judgment you judge, you shall be judged, and with what measure you meet, it shall be measured to you again. You get what you give. And if you're spewing condemnation, well, what about you? There's many places in Scripture where people point out, before we go bashing other people, we gotta look inside. And this is one of those. Why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. Everyone has their own stuff that they're probably worthy of judgment or condemnation for. We're not perfect. Solomon said, there's no man that sinneth not. And before we go bashing people, we gotta make sure there's nothing and we can't be bashed for, which is impossible because we all do the wrong thing. Nobody's perfect. So when people think I'm being too hard on myself, there's only one person I have a right to be hard on. And that's me. I'm just doing the right thing as far as I understand it. If I come across as being, self-destructive, I think that's a matter of me being observed with the worldly paradigm, where I'm using a different paradigm. I'm hard on myself because I have to be. I'm not about to spoil myself rotten. Because it's very easy to do that. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to call out people's speck of dust in their eyes when I got a redwood tree in my own. That's just asinine. So I look after number one. That's the only person whose business it is of mine to judge. That's why I'm so hard on myself. Jesus, freak out.